to play for.
We bowled in.
Beautiful.
And there it is.
An innings of authority.
Wow, what a hit.
Does he get enough? You bet he does. West Indies strikes again.
An historic 100 tests, and it was India who landed the early punches, with their centurions from the first test continuing where they left off. Captain Rohit Sharma led the way with a confident half-century, and his rookie partner Yashasvi Jaiswal followed suit as the pair laid a solid platform. But the West Indies bowlers hit back in the afternoon sun with some eye-catching deliveries, energizing the home team. Virat Kohli doused the maroon fire with broad-batted assurance in the final session, closing in on a century at the end of day one on a landmark occasion. The potential for day two to be a historic occasion, it was already historic because it's the 100th test between these two nations. Glorious sunshine here over Port of Spain, Trinidad, as we get ready for the start of day two of the second Cycle Pure Agarbathi test powered by Yes Bank.
Confirmation that they have opted immediately before that second new ball. Very much in agreement with that move. Most vulnerable time for any batter is at the start of a session or the start of the innings. So no time as good as now for that. Shannon Gabriel will be entrusted with that second new ball. I expect that Kohli would show that same sort of circumspection that he did yesterday throughout the course of that innings. This partnership has blossomed quite nicely. 106 between these two. They were in a spot of bother after tea yesterday afternoon, but they've come together quite nicely. So look at that view, majestic.
Shannon Gabriel to start from the media centre end. That's the end that he got the success of a wicket out of Ajinkya Rahane. First ball on day two. Quick single, he'll have to hustle. Once again, Craig Brathwaite, the fielder, not hitting the target.
Maybe a little bit late to react, Craig Brathwaite. Mentioned before, Jadeja is rapid across the 22 yards. Saw the opportunity, pounced on the opportunity, and I don't even think that a direct hit, it might have been very, very close. Not for the first time this morning, not making contact.
Nicely timed, will run into the fence. Virat Kohli picks up his first boundary on day two, and he moves closer to that three-figure landmark. 305 for 4. There is another Virat Kohli 100, 29th. A Delhi batting prodigy who continues to rise like a phoenix and remains steadfast in his commitment to batting excellence. Real privilege to watch.
Yeah, King Kohli makes the Queen's Park Oval his own. A wonderful moment, historic test, and a memorable occasion. Centennial test match between West Indies and India, and Virat Kohli puts an exclamation on proceedings. That ball raced away, and there it is. That's the moment. A smile from Kohli, applause from Jadeja, and then the bow. Indeed. Excellence from Virat.
We will see another landmark. This time, Ravindra Jadeja with his signature celebration brings up his 19th Test match half century, his second against the West Indies, and complements the excellence we've seen from Kohli.
Yeah, this partnership has been one of the pillars for India in Test match cricket. Virat Kohli and Ravindra Jadeja. And look at that.
Add that to the highlight reel. Kohli's in the mood.
A rank half volley from Jason Holder. And of course, the kind of form Virat Kohli is in, look at that. All timing. Flew the legs of Jason Holder, tried to stop it with his boot.
Oh,
Very good.
Tight.
No doubt that will be referred to the TV umpire. Michael Goff.
TV umpire to director, we have an umpire review for a run out at the bowler's end. Can I see your side on angle, please?
Yes, man.
Okay, just roll through one more frame. Just want to see complete removal of the bails, please, and roll through one more frame. Yeah, okay, I'm ready for my decision. The batsman is short of his ground. I'm ready for my decision of the big screen, please.
Well, they've had a few decisions, a few close calls prior. This time around, getting the breakthrough, getting the wicket, a good throw from Alzari Joseph. Yeah, there was a bit of a fumble, a yes-no, and a direct hit finally for West Indies. Well, Virat Kohli, he has to go for a very well played 1-1. 3-4-1 for 5.
He had just moved Blackwood just before that ball moved Blackwood further to his left, and that's why Blackwood is standing there remonstrating at slip. And Alzari knows it. Whether Blackwood in his original position would have been able to climb and pull it in, we will never know.
Usually you see Jason Holder in that position, so what a change that would have made. But slashed hard at that delivery, knowing very well that there was no deep third. Absolutely no chance for Blackwood.
Catch it, War.
He's a no-nonsense sort of batter, Ishan Kishan. First boundary in Test match cricket for him, 3-5-4 for 5.
Yeah, the last ball of the previous over, driven powerfully back past the bowler. I don't think he expected it working. Really good awareness from Kishan as well.
But looks in a much more aggressive mood this time around. That was too short and too easy. Hello, Sir Kurtley.
Hello, young Badri. A little bit too short from Jamal Warrican, and he pounced on it in ferocious fashion. Short leg was in trouble for a brief moment.
That's it. That's the area he's looking for. Confident appeal from Joshua Da Silva. Murray Erasmus unmoved. It might just be a case of bat hitting the ground. Craig Brathwaite reviews it. Michael Goff will have a decision to make.
Okay, just take it back one frame, please. And forward again. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, Murray, we have a spike with the ball next to the bat, so I recommend that you change your decision from not out to out. I'll let you know when you're on screen.
Decision overturned. Success for Kemar Roach. Success for the West Indies. Jadeja has to go for a very well played 61. 360 now for 6 India. In the air, in the gap, boundary.
Good delivery from Jason Holder. Pitched in line. Ishan Kishan had to play. Just eluded the diving German Blackwood.
Yeah, languid from Ravi Ashwin. Just presented with some width and full enough for him to carve that through the offside.
Probably not where he intended to hit it, but it all adds up in the end.
Yeah, confidently played. Again, 373 for 6.
Beautiful watch, Greg. Ankle.
Yeah, the umpires just having a look at their watches. And I think that they've decided that it's time for lunch on day 1. Sorry, session 1 on day 2. A session that yielded 85 runs for India and 2 wickets for the West Indies. 24 overs, so a little bit slow on that count. And will be remembered for Virat Kohli and his 29th Test century. Another one here at the Queen's Park Oval, international century that is. 3 ODI tons to add to that as well. Very hot and humid in the middle, and this break will no doubt be welcomed by the fielders. An opportunity for them to reassess where things are at the moment. Confirmation of the batting card. Half century for Jaiswal and Rohit. A century for Virat Kohli. Another half century for Jadeja. And a nice little partnership of 13 between these two. Confirmation of the partnerships once again at the top. 139, following up on 229 from the first test. And 159 between Jadeja and Kohli. The bowling for the West Indies, 2 wickets for Kemar Roach, a wicket apiece for Gabriel Warrican and Jason Holder, as well as the run out of Virat Kohli.
I think a couple of West Indian fielders feel that Warrican went down in installments and got nowhere near it. Good drive for 4 though.
But you could see what Shannon Gabriel was trying to do. Couple back of a length deliveries and then looking to go full, maybe to catch Ashwin on his crease. Yeah, almost a feeble effort from Warrican.
Nice shot. Very good from Ashwin, using the pace and a smidgen of room.
I mentioned that he likes to score in this region. They're enjoying it. Just on top of the bounce and opens the face of the bat to get it backward of point. The ground, because of the sun, Just drying up the outfield.
Dropped it. We talked about that plan that Jason Holder was after. Kirk McKenzie put it down, should have taken it, got both hands to it, I think.
We saw a similar one in the first day in the gully region, around the same height, that he wasn't able to hold on to. This should have been taken. It's the plan that Jason Holder was working on. Creates the fall stroke from Ishan Kishan.
It cost very little. Jason Holder strikes back, and McKenzie is probably the most relieved man on the field right now. Excellent from Jason Holder. All match really so far.
Yeah, good line, good length. Once again, just had him nibbling at this one. Feet nowhere, just hands to the ball. Good catch from Joshua De Silva. Success for Holder. Another one for him. Ishan Kishan goes for 25, 3-9, 3 for 7.
It's a big appeal by Warwick, and it's given by Kettleborough. Ashwin is going to review straight away, so we leave it to Michael Goff.
Okay, original decision is out. Pitching in line, impact in line, and it's missing the wickets, Richard. So I'll get you to reverse your decision. I'll let you know when you're on screen.
Ashwin steps down, makes it a full toss, and makes full use of the advantage he gives himself.
He's quite a tall figure, Vinja Ashwin. So advances and gets it on the full. Yeah, placement was all that was necessary.
Stumped. Should be gone. Trying to show some enterprise. Unadkat.
TV umpire to director, we have an umpire review for stumping. Check the front foot, and it's a fair delivery. Start off with front on spin vision, please. Okay, the bat is close to the ball. Can we just confirm with ultra edge, please? Yeah, keep rolling through. Yeah, keep rolling through. Just, yeah, keep rolling. Okay. No bat or glove involved, so side on angle for the stumping, please. Yeah, keep rolling through. Okay, yeah, satisfied. Batsman short of his ground when the bells are removed. Ready for my decision on the big screen.
First stumping for Joshua De Silva in the innings. 3 catches to add to that effort. And it's another wicket for Jamel Warrican. Breaks this little partnership between Nadkat and Ashwin. Nice ramp. Very, very intelligent from Ashwin.
Very, very cleverly done. Short ball from Kima Road, just on top of our stump. That is something you see quite a lot in T20 cricket. Deliberate.
No, says Richard Kettleborough. Siraj went for an adventurous sweep. They're down to their final review and they're going to take it. So we go back to Michael Goff.
TV umpire to direct that we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is not out. Check the front foot, fair delivery. Front on spin vision, please. Okay, the bat is close to the ball. Can we confirm with Ulrich, please? Just waiting for Ultraj, Richard. Okay, yeah, all the way through, please. Yeah, okay. Clear gap between bat and ball. Keep rolling through to the pad. Yeah. Ball tracking when available, please. Original decision is not out. Pitching outside off, impact in line, and it's hitting the wickets, Richard, so recommend you change your decision.
Successful review to give Jomel Warwick in his third, as India are 9 down. Mohammad Siraj has to go back for naught. India 4-6 for 9. Cheeky from Ashwin and effective. He brings out his T20 Avatar and gets 4.
To play the initial deliveries unless he gets that short ball and can guide it where there aren't any fielders. What Roach would probably have been hoping here is that Ashwin would pull or hook, where he's got a long leg and a deep backward square and a deep mid-wicket. So that's very smart from Ashwin.
Ravid, working both sides. Working both sides.
600 runs now against the West Indies for R. Ashwin. It's an average of 54.5. That gets better in the Caribbean. Add some more to that. That is 50 for R. Ashwin. Destroyer with ball and more than capable with bat, especially against the West Indies. Brings up a 14th Test half-century.
To find the gap there was very precise.
Roach has the last laugh. Roach has the last wicket. Ashwin is cleaned up after an entertaining 56. That also brings India's innings to an end at 438.
Clever from Roach, pace off. Yes, Ashwin was looking for more than a single to keep strike. Very, very good from Roach. He's, well, a couple of interesting spells, some good spells in this long innings that has consisted of 128 overs, 56 to Ashwin and T here on day 2. Colossal effort by India with the bat.
After being put in by Craig Brathwaite, Jaiswal and Rohit Sharma carrying on from where they left off, but a standout innings is that of Virat Kohli. Test 100 number 29. The only way he seemed to be dismissed would have been a run out that came through Alzari Joseph. Handy contributions from Ravindra Jadeja and R. Ashwin low down the order as India put 438 in their first innings. Two standout partnerships. Wicketless session first morning, 139 between Jaiswal and Rohit. Then a wicketless session first evening that led to a partnership of 159 between Jadeja and Kohli.
Roach with 3 for 104. You know, amongst those 22 overs, there are a couple of key spells and obviously a couple of key wickets. Even though he went to close to 5 and over. 3 wickets for Jomel Warwick and 2. And he had to carry a significant amount of the workload with 39 overs. Jason Holder, I thought, was consistent throughout, consistently good. 2 for 57. And the wicket for Shannon Gabriel, who looked very weary at the back end of that innings.
Yeah, clipped away in the gap neatly. A first boundary for Craig Brathwaite.
Yeah, just straining his line. Siraj, you can see it's a plan to bowl into the legs of Brathwaite, but throws the wrist over the delivery.
No, that's too easy. That's well played though by Tejnarayan Chanderpaul. First boundary of his innings. Bad from Ashwin, not often you say that.
A gift, really. A rare bad delivery from Ashwin. It was put away quite easily.
Totally against what I thought the line would be. Put away for 4 again from Chanderpaul. 44 without loss.
Tugged onside, timed properly. Beats the fielder at short mid-wicket to his right. Fine stroke by Brathwaite.
The application is key. Played into the leg side from Brathwaite.
Nearly chopped on. Will get 4 though. Fortuitous.
Yeah, just trying to be aggressive into this delivery. And trying to cut, but bat face just turns downward on contact.
Short and pulled. This time in more control. He was expecting it. And he gets 4 to end the over. Good one for the West Indies. 70 without loss.
In the air. Taken. First time that Jadeja has bowled in this innings to Tejnarayan Chanderpaul and immediately makes an impact and gets the breakthrough. Uncharacteristic stroke from Tejnarayan Chanderpaul.
Took him only 2 deliveries to dismiss Chanderpaul. Trying to go onside, but got out the part of the bat. Went high in the air. Easy catch to Ashwin. Running one from backward point. Chanderpaul is gone for 33. West Indies losing the first wicket. 7-1 for 1.
Yeah, in the air. Over the top, all the way. Confident stroke from the young man. First 6 in Test match cricket.
What a response. After a very close shave. Look at that. That was a good strike. Got to the pitch and struck it well. Struck it straight. All the way for 6. Good shot. That's a pleasant shot. Flew extra cover all the way for 4. He's looking good. He's looking fluent, young Kirk McKenzie.
Yeah, and I can hear that enthusiasm in your voice. This really is an aesthetically pleasing stroke against any sort of perceived spin. I think that one quite competently through extra cover. Really good timing. Almost lost his concentration there. That one was straighter. Just looking to defend it. overbalanced, left the crease. Not too certain what happened there. Rohit Sharma too. Just hand on head. Let's have a closer look at what's happened here. Could have easily ricocheted on the stump. Opportunity maybe for a stumping as well. Very eventful last ball. In the end, all is well that ends well for Craig Brathwaite and the West Indies. A disappointing session for India, just the 1 wicket. West Indies will be very pleased with their efforts. 41 overs, 86 for 1. And this is the entirety of the day's play. 85 overs, 7 wickets falling for 236 runs. Captain Craig Brathwaite leading the way. Kohli registering a 29th test ton on a very historic centennial test between the West Indies and India, and breaking that overseas drought of centuries. And you can see that smile on his face. And that's to think about for the Indian bowlers this time around. West Indies putting up a much greater resistance. This is where they end day 2, 37 unbeaten from Craig Brathwaite. Tejnaran Chandrapal, 33. Opening partnership of 71. And then young Mackenzie has looked quite polished, unbeaten on 14. This partnership, 15. 86 for 1 is where they'll end. 5 bowlers tried by India. Jadeja, the only one registering any level of success. And this is where things stand, 4-3-8 for India. West Indies in reply, 86 for 1. Still trail by 352, but they've got 9 wickets in hand, which is very, very important from their standpoint.